All right. Welcome everybody to another episode of Shelfies. I'm Turd. This is the Be A Guy.
All I want is loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. 10-4, no switching sides. Feel something wrong. You acting shifty, you don't vibe with me no more.
Sad day today.
Just kidding! We got a bad ass show today. I'm Turd. This is the Be A Guy. We're really pumped today because we have Shelfies the beer coming from
right.
Waverly. Our nice little collab. We did a New England style pale ale, which might be turning more into an IPA as we speak. It's a little over 6% alcohol. It's got some Azaka hops in it. But first, we have our first beer that we're ever featuring from Heavy Seas, and this is a collaboration they did with Cigar City. And Rob, tell us a little bit about this partnership series that they do.
So this is a collab thing that they do with a bunch of different breweries. They have like Terrapin, blah, blah, blah. One is with Cigar City, and this is an IPL, which is cool because we've never done an IPL on the shore.
You said this is an IPL? Like,
it's an IPL, Imperial Pale Lager.
But it's
India
not very
Pale
pale,
Lager.
though.
Well, that's because
would
they
it-
probably use like a darker malt bill. So it's closer to an IPA, but it's probably with a lager yeast. It's pretty solid. It's solid.
It has like a nice like malt sweetness to it. That's what I get from it. When I think IPL, I've almost kind of like grown to know IPLs as IPAs in a lot lot of ways.
Right. Except they finish a lot cleaner generally.
Yeah.
7.8. So it's 7.8% ABV. So that's
Doesn't
a pretty
drink
big
that
deal.
high. Yeah.
No, it's great.
That's really good.
fantastic. Cigar City is a great brewery. Heavy Seas,
Yeah.
local guys, a great brewery. So hey,
Yeah.
this is a pretty solid beer. Check it out.
Yeah.
And cheers.
Yeah, cheers. Wait, is that?
Wait, what's going on?
Is that the glassware guy?
That's the glassware
Wait,
guy.
Keith, come on down, man.
Come on, Keith. What do you got
look
for
at
us?
this.
This is Keith from brandmybeverage.com.
What's up, guys?
He's got a little surprise for us and more for you guys, actually.
Handshake?
There it is,
Nice to see
man.
you.
Cheers.
What's going on, man? How you
What's
doing,
happening, man? He just showed up.
Yeah,
Let's try
so
this
Keith
beer.
just brought us our first ever Shelfies branded glassware. This is in, I guess you could say it's kind of a tribute to the collaboration that we've done with Waverly and Greg. This glass has our Shelfies the Show logo on it, which is really cool.
We print in Baltimore, Maryland. Been in business 40 years. I oversee the sales department, working with wineries and breweries. Breweries have my heart. Love the winery market. I love doing these co-branded glasses, and this is a great glass to drink a New England Hazy IPA from.
It's a solid glass. It looks
Yeah,
fantastic.
it's got like a nice wide mouth on it, so you can really get your nose.
Yeah, get all the aromas.
Yeah, get your nose in there, get a nice scent of it. So I can't wait till our beer is on the way as we speak. So we will be filling these with our beer on this show, I promise.
Appreciate the opportunity to come on with you guys.
Yeah, cheers, man. So we
gonna
can
get
Always a
Way
pleasure,
here.
man. Always
Yeah.
a pleasure.
Enjoy your
Good
beer.
seeing
I'll
you.
have some.
Cool.
I'm gonna steal a glass. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all right.
It's my glass.
So Rob, what are we doing over here at the growler station right now?
We are pouring some of the brand new, released last week, Waradaka Tart Cherry Goza. 321 Tart Cherry Goza officially.
That sounds good.
It's really good. Like,
Yeah, wow, that looks really good.
nice tartness on it. A tiny bit of salt. You don't get a ton of salt, but it's really, really light, really refreshing. Very, very well done. It's amazing.
Damn. Big shout out to DJ from the local Fanboys beer group and also Maryland Beer Drinkers Club. Shout out to both of those groups.
These are great beers, these RAR beers.
Yeah, he brought us the Pulpsicle from RAR, and also the Citralaxi, which is from Burley Oak. I tried both these beers. Both of them are really good. The Pulpsicle, a lot of vanilla, some lactose sweetness. Personally, I kind of lean towards the Citralaxi, which was with Citra and Galaxy hops. It's super hazy, super juicy, super easy to drink.
I really like this though. I
Yeah.
felt like that whole creamsicle thing
Yeah.
really worked really well. I love both of them. I thought they were fantastic.
It kind of takes you back to
Like when you're a kid.
I was good on my own, that's the way it was. That's the way it was. You was good on the low for a faded fuck. On some faded love. Shit with the fuck you complaining for. Feeling jaded up. Used to trip off that shit.
Stop, man. That's loud for the microphone. Shelfies the beer. So, a New England style hazy pale IPA. I don't know what we want to call this yet.
Well, it went up to 6.6, and now it's in the IPA range.
It's in the IPA range. It's got some Azaka hops, a couple American
But we don't know
hops
anybody
inside.
that would have possibly brought this keg today, except for our guy Greg from Waverly.
Hey, you guys are here. Holy.
How did
Boy,
that even happen?
I didn't
We don't
even
even
expect
know.
to see you.
Yeah,
here.
right,
I
like,
thought
we
you
never
were
hear.
fishing today.
Yeah, we.
Greg put the name of our show on a beer as almost a tribute to our show in a way, or
Absolutely. And shit, I mean, Rob did a lot of the work too. Came and he shoveled and he lifted.
That's
stuff.
right. I lifted stuff.
Curtis looked good.
I
in the
just
film.
hung out.
You guys look good in those hats too.
Oh,
That's
hey,
right,
just
right?
happened to
Shout
wear
out to
this
the.
today.
We're on board, man.
Yeah.
When I changed out of a Red Sox hat for a Waverly hat, you got it going on, bruh.
Shelfies the beer is so legit. This is like raspberry sherbet, maybe like a tropical sherbet feel to it, just on the nose. Not even before you sip it, you get these tropical aromas. Wow.
Yes.
This is super dank. It's also got a really soft mouthfeel from the oat, over
the oat.
20% oats that we use.
20-something% oats.
A little bit of
10% wheat.
So 10% wheat, so it gives a little bit of mouthfeel as well as it being kind of really soft and finishing up really clean.
You want to drink more because it finishes nice and dry, and it's like
Yes.
right there in the front end, and then at the end it finishes dry. It's
Wednesday night, 6 p.m. at Waverly Brewing Company. It's right in Hamden, right underneath the bridge, 83. So come check it out. I'm going to have some limited t-shirts, not a ton of them available. And then also we have our brand new glassware.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
whoa.
kind of like a triple brand. It has our Shelfies
Shout
the Show
out to
logo.
Keith, our man from ACS.
Yeah, we got the Waverly logo on there too. So Shelfies the Show, Shelfies the Beer, and Waverly Brewing Company, a match made in
Trifecta.
heaven. Yeah.
Trifecta. Dried out slightly. Really like it, nice and crisp. We did, double dry hop, Zaka and Citra, since you guys last saw the beer, and we kegged it an hour ago.
Wow.
We
Yeah, it's
kegged
like
it this,
uber fresh.
We kegged it this morning.
So it's on draft here at Whitey, so you guys
Yep.
can get fills this afternoon. The release party's at Waverly Wednesday, starting at 6. Our buddy Chris Sands from Uncapped is coming in to do a podcast with all of us.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, man. It's going to be a good time.
And I'm saying this like, when I drink craft beer, it kind of like, I immediately want to compare it to something else that I've had, right? So, and I mean this in the biggest compliment ever, is this beer reminds me of the Gunda Mango Mumble. It's very similar. That beer sold out. You sold like a 6-stool of that in like, a couple days?
that was gone. Yeah.
So I just want to give you guys a fair warning. This beer is right there with, and big shout out to Tim Scouten and Gunda and Peabody Heights for that beer, and Raul. You guys make some badass
People's
beer.
Choice in the Baltimore Magazine. You see
Yeah,
that yesterday?
I did see that.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah,
So
it's
I
excellent.
can't
Guys make
imagine.
great beer.
How much of this did you get, Rob?
I got 2 halves, but it's going to be at a really good price for growler fills.
It's like floating on a cloud of titties. I mean, can I say that? Am I
You can
allowed?
say whatever you want.
It's been excellent working with you guys. I mean, you guys have
We're
done,
really honored that you did this for us.
I feel the exact same. I mean, you guys pull so much attention to all of us who are doing the craft beer in Maryland.
I mean,
it was an honor to be on the
it's great.
Shelfies, and then to make a beer with you guys was even more so of an honor. I mean, it was
fun,
excellent.
man.
It was,
I'll
it
do
was
it
a lot of
again.
fun.
I'm super lucky to have Rob, and that's what I want to say right now. Is like Rob is a
Sam,
beer.
he does all this stuff. Like I had nothing to do with the glass.
Rob's the full-time beer buyer. I'm just a beer fan, but there's a lot of people like me. So I think that this show is a super dynamic look at the industry from an above head view of someone who's buying these things and someone who's buying them as in a different light and selling them and has a career in this industry. And then for Rob to be able to reach out to people like Greg and get them to come on our show, that's what makes this show special, is that we have all of these different
And we're all about
elements coming
local,
together.
man.
Oh,
we love the
absolutely.
local guys, everybody. So
while we were there brewing, you saw Tom all over our video. He was doing all of the most
the
of the hard,
cleaning.
all the cleaning and the hard work.
That's what brewing is, right? It's all clean.
90%
Real big shout out to Tom. Real big shout out to Greg. Thank you, Waverly Brewing Company. We owe the success of this show to our guests, and that's what I will always stand by. And honestly, we love you guys.
Indeed. Peace.